Hello guys, welcome back to Sourcify YouTube channel. I'm Gaurav with you. So from today's video, we are going to start making our first website. Uh, let's go to the PPT. Yeah. So here you can see at first where the challenge is to make a blogging website. So what is a blogging website? It is written here. The blogging site is a type of website where individuals or groups regularly publish content. Means writing. Okay. Uh, Sometimes we need some helps of some articles and we search for it in Google. Okay, so there we can find some blogging sites. So we are gonna make this type of site. So yeah, that's all about a blogging site. In one sentence, if I want to tell you that you are going to express your thoughts, or you are going to write down your thoughts in your website and supply this to public. Okay, supply this publicly, whatever it is. Okay, features: a landing page where your blogs will be listed up with different pictures and a short title. Okay, and then a button called explore should be after every blog poster. Okay, and you can definitely read these features. So what we will learn? We'll learn about basic HTML elements like button, heading tag, and div image tag or img tag, and about attributes like class, how to use class, how to use id, and then about how to apply some important CSS properties. Okay, then how to use CDN to set up fonts, or we can use symbols also. Okay, like there is a font or some named CDN, and using this we can also attach icons without directly attaching images of the icon. Okay, so that's all about CDN. We will be exploring, and then we will launch our first website using GitHub pages, and we can then share this links with our friends and other peoples. Okay, so let's start our interesting journey by making a new folder in our desktop. Okay, let me make a new folder. Just right click and then new and then folder. Okay, okay, so we are gonna name it like blogging site. Okay, blogging site. Yeah, now we are going to go inside this folder, double click, and I click on your mouse and show more options, open with code. There is a VS code symbol, you can observe. I hope you have installed the live server also. Okay, so after opening this, you have to make the first initial files, like the first file, and the main file is index.html, and I should be small. Okay, in small case, it should not be in capital. So index.html exact file name you should give. Okay, okay, so this is our index.html. After that, another file. So another file is will be, let's say, style.css. Okay, style.css. This is a CSS file. Now focus on screen. Here you can say go live option. Okay, in the bottom end, go live option. So how you can find this? You have to just install live server extension from here. Okay, live. Yeah, so this is the live server extension. Just download it and you will get the symbol there. So what is the importance of this live server extension in our project is that if we click on go live button, this will immediately go live on the web page. Okay, the web page which we are making will immediately go live. Okay, and we can see the changes without refreshing uh, multiple time our web page. Like At first add the boilerplate code, just write this exclamatory sign in your VS Code and enter. Auto boilerplate code. Okay, now here you can see, once again, here you can see now the site name is like that, it is showing in the here, okay, in the top. But if I change this, like if I change Cora, one second, I think there is a problem. Okay, let it should not be like that. Cora. Okay, now you can see it is automatically refreshing. Okay, and the title is changed. Okay, nice. After that, what we will do, let's go to the body. At first we are going to make a bar here. We are not going to make a bar containing about and home section and that's all, but this will be a simple website. So in the bar only it will be written that welcome to our website or this type of thing. Okay, so for that, here we are going to use some HTML elements. Okay, before that we have to link our CSS file. Don't forget this. Okay, we have to link our CSS file. So just type link and then CSS. Okay, so this is the code automatically linked. And after that, here you have to make a section. Okay, like we are making different section. This is the top section, so just write section dot then class name. Okay, section dot then class name, let's say let's say top section. Okay, so then enter. Yeah, it's automatically here, you can see the code, but you can manually also type it. This is the specialty of VS Code actually. So section is the tag and this is the closing section tag. If you hover, if you place the cursor here, you can see all detail about this tag. Okay, you can read it also from here. Like here it is written that the section element represents a generic section of a document or application. Okay, so that's all. I'm not gonna explain this because theoretical knowledge is actually boring, but it is important. Okay, you need to know some basic theoretical knowledge also. Okay, so this is section, and yeah, we are going to make these sections, and inside this section what we are going to do, we are going to attach a title. Okay, so for that you are going to use div element. Just write div dot div dot. I will explain or I will give you notes about theoretical things of this every element. Okay, I will give you this notes link in the description, or I will give it in the group also. I can give it. Okay, but for now just focus how I am making different sections, what to use. Okay, now div is an important element, keep in mind. Div, then dot. Okay, then dot. After that just write title. Okay, nice, because we are going to place a title inside this. So what will be the title? Let's say welcome to my blogging site. Here you can see automatically it is changing. This is the magic of live server. Okay, so I will recommend you, whenever you are making a project, you should have this live server in your VS Code. Okay, this is very useful. When you will make some big projects, then it will also help. But in many cases, this is also not good like if you are working on server side or like in a backend, then there it can create a problem. Okay, but for front end definitely you should use it. Okay, so welcome to my blogging site. Now we will access this. Now we can access this element and this section element using this classes. Okay, we can also place id inside it, like that id, and then inside some id. Okay, let's say xyz id. Okay, but in case of id, we this is not good practice to use the similar id in different elements. Okay, like if I am making another section, so and inside it if I am placing a id, okay, then I should not give the same name. It is not a good practice. Okay, so id is keep in mind that id, before talking about that, I want to tell you something, that this class and id is actually attribute. So anything inside the element, okay, anything we are setting, like here we are naming the class as top, naming the id as xyz. So this class and id is called attribute. Okay, keep in mind. So this class and id is attribute. Okay, now this is not recommended. What I was telling, that this is not recommended to use id, same id for different elements. Okay, like here I am making the home section, let's say here I am making the home section, and here another footer section, let's say. Okay, like if I select it, then control d, then it will be copied. Okay, this is some shortcuts of VS Code actually. Here let's say, yeah, same id we are using, but this is not recommended. Whenever we are giving id to a element, then this should be applied for a single element. Okay, in single case. But if we want to apply same properties, okay, to different elements, like this is home section here, like this is sorry, this is the head, I mean top section. Okay, and this is the home section, and this will be the footer section. Then if I want to give the common css properties to different sections, like I want that different sections text size should be 20 pixel. Okay, then I should use class instead of id. Okay, so this is the good practice actually. Instead of id, we can use this class here. Like here I can use class, here I can use class. So what I recently told you, that whenever uh, we have to use similar properties to different sections or different elements, but the properties are same, then we should use the class attribute, okay, with the similar name with the different uh, elements. Okay, elements means like section is a element, div is a element. Okay, I will show you how it is working actually. This is just the theoretical part. Okay, now this portion is not needed, so I will remove this. This was just for explanation. Okay, so here what should I use? Like this is a section, and in case of section, some properties will be same, but some properties will be also unique. So let me give a id also, top, or top, top section. This is top section. Okay, now let's go to style.css. Here how we can access those elements and give them properties. Like here the class is top and id is top. Okay, I want that in case of this let me go to the HTML file. Okay, in case of this section the background color become red, but I do not want that for every section it becomes red. So in that case, what we can do, like there is a ID. What was the ID name? Top. So whenever we are accessing the IDs, we have to write or use has and then ID name, like it was top. Okay, then these brackets, and inside it just write background color, this. Okay, and we want that the background color become, let's say, blue. Okay, blue, but this is not looking so good, so let me, in that way you can change. Okay, let me change it to another one, like let's use this color, orange color. No, this is not looking good actually. One second, let me choose the color. Yeah, I will show you how you can choose a color whenever you are making a website. Okay, in later videos we will be exploring so many things which will be used in your front-end development of your website. But just wait and keep watching and following. Okay, so what I have told that you have to access this access any ID using this hashtag. Okay, if we access, like, the class name is also same, but let me change it to capital T. Okay, now if you write here dot, you can see the color is not applied. Okay, now why? Because there is no ID, sorry, no class named as small t, o and p. Okay, there is, so what we have learned, that for using the classes we need to use a dot and then the class name, like capital T, O and P. This was the class name, and then this bracket, and similar property we can apply here, control. Okay, here we can apply the control V. Now you can see the change is applied actually. Okay, if I remove this element or this thing from styling, also it is applied. Okay, you can see here, but in this case what we will use, we'll use the ID. So just go to the HTML page. Here you can see the ID name is small t, O and P. Okay, and how we can access the ID, using a hashtag before the name and then the ID name. It was small t, O and P. Okay, this is applied. Now you have to, like here you can see some gaps are on the top and on left and this side, okay, right side. So how we can remove them? We'll change the this color of the text also, but just wait, we have to set some normal properties or global properties, whatever it is, before doing that. Okay, so just write body, and inside body margin top will be 0. You can see now there is no gap, and then margin left, uh, margin left. Okay, this is actually margin is default, there is actually default margins and we have to remove them, so we have to make them 0. Okay, web development or basic front-end development is nothing but some new type of English. Okay, you have to write them in a manner and set the properties. Okay, this is the process. Just practice with some projects, and you will be familiar with different type of properties, how to use them. Okay, like here I am giving background color, so I am familiar with this now. So you can be also, just make different type of projects and you will be familiar, or it will be stored in your mind when to use which property. Okay, so now margin left, and here it is left. Okay, like in right we also have to convert the margin to 0, margin right, okay, to 0. Now you can see here, okay, in every side the margin is 0. Now what we will do, we'll change the color of that text. Let's go to the index.html. Now we are changing this text's color, okay, like, and sorry for the background noise. And now you can see this text is inside this div element, okay, this div element, inside this div element. So now we have to access this class property, okay, or we can use id, but now I am using class, okay. There will be no problem if you use class or id, but this is a good practice to use class in case of generalized things and id in case of a single thing, okay. So for now I am using title as a class. So let me at first access this. See, for accessing the class, what I have told that you have to add a dot before writing the name. So dot, then title, the class name, okay. Inside it I want to change the color, so just write color, okay. Color will be like, I want to give it white. Yeah, you can see the color becomes white. Nice. Now we are inside this div element, okay. So if I go to the HTML, this div box or div element is inside this section, okay, inside this section element. And I want that in this website, this welcome to my blogging site, go to the center. So for that, what I will do, let me try, like, this is for the div element, and if we write text align to center, then it becomes center, okay. How I can do that, or you can do this, uh, just set the parent element property. Parent element means you are changing the properties of the applying the style in this text. So what is the parent element for this text? This div element, okay, this div element. Actually inside this div element the text is here. So you have to apply the properties to this class or whatever. There can be id also, but apply the css property to the parent element, okay. So for this text, the parent element, sorry, for this text text the parent element is this div, okay. And we can access this div using its class title. So let's go to the here, and we have accessed title, set the color for the text white, and also text align center, means we are aligning the text to center, okay. There is other properties also, like display properties. So in case of div element, the default display property is block, okay. Keep in mind, we will use it later, or I will be discussing in theory portion also. Now we want to give some padding. Now padding means, here you can see the text, but there is this is not looking good. We want to give some spaces in the top or in the bottom. So for that, what we can do, we are going to apply the at first let me write the code and then I will explain. Padding, okay. So what I have done, we are applying the padding or the spaces for which thing, this text. If I go to the index.html, this is the text, and we want that in top, in left side, in left side, in right side, and in bottom there should be some gap of some units. Okay, so we want to apply the CSS property on this text. So for that, what we have to see, we have to go to its parent element, as I told you in previous case also, and the parent element is this div. And for this div, what is, how can we access? Using its class. Okay, now let's go to the style. Already it is accessed, just we have to apply the property here. Okay, so we want to give what we want to, whenever we need some spaces or some gaps. Okay, we apply this padding property. So we can separately apply like padding left, padding top, padding bottom, but in this case I want to give equispace or equal spaces in every side. Okay, in top, in bottom, and in left and right. So just write padding and then colon and this closing semicolon, inside it write the unit, because this is padding, you want to give a padding of some units. Okay, now decide by uh, observing it. And how you can give the measurement? You can give it in pixel, you can give it in rem. I will be discussing in detail about this property, but for now just see what I am doing and follow this rem. Okay, like here I am using the rem property. Okay, one rem, and this is, I think this is looking good for now. We can also change it later. Okay, so welcome to my blogging site. Nice. Now, let's say you want to change the text style here, like in Wattpad we do. Okay, but the problem is that text styling is limited for HTML case. Okay, in case of HTML or in case of CSS, this is more correct. So for that we will use or attach some CDN. What to use? We want to change the style of this text. So for that, just go to this Google and then type Google font. Okay, Google font. We are going to use Google font. Now go to this website, Google Fonts, browser fonts. Here, after exploring some, you can find this type of fonts. Okay, just click on the font what what you like. Then let's say I want to use this font. Now click on get font. Okay, get embed code. Click on get embed code. Okay, now we are going to import this to CSS. We are not going to import this to HTML or through HTML. So just copy it, or here you can click on copy code, and here you can see style and style is written, but we need not the style and style. Okay, because we are actually inside the CSS, so we don't need style externally. Just copy the insider thing of the style tag and control C, and just go to the code editor, and here on the top, paste it, control V, and here don't forget to attach a semicolon here. Okay, now we are going to use this font. So now how we can use? Here you can see here. Okay, just see the screen. Font style is given normal, and font family is given Oswald San Francisco, sorry, sans serif. Okay, whatever it is, just copy it, Control C, and you will observe the change. Let me keep it aside. Okay, now we are going to set the font for this text now. So what we have to do, we have to set the property to his parent div. So here just paste it, font family this. Yeah, now you can see it is changed now. Okay, so in that way you can give different type of fonts or use different type of fonts in that process. Okay, now it is all about using the fonts. One second. Okay, now I want to increase the size of this text. So for that, what we have to do, we want to increase the size of this text now. So we have to apply the property in its parent div or parent class. Okay, so now here just write the property called font size. Okay, font size, and now we can set the font size. Like here I am giving 30 pixel. This is bigger. Let me change it to 20 pixel. Okay, I think this is good now. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, so okay, so this is all about font size. How we can set the font size also. We can also apply the color as I shown you. Like here I applied the color to white. You can also change it to another red color, let's say. But this is not looking good. So this white is okay. And this color format is called RGB format. Okay. Whenever you are changing or giving the different values or something in red, green, and blue, because this is a mixture of green, and blue. The color is the mixture of red, green, and blue. So that's why. Now, now what should I do? Now we want that I want to attach some logo here, or I can say I want to attach some. Let me think. Okay, and I will be back then. One second. Okay, so now we want that whenever we're opening this website. Okay, one second. Let me close this tabs. Okay. So now whenever we are opening this website, you want this in this place of this internet sign, there should be your logo. Okay, for that what you can do, just make a logo. You can make a simple logo using Word. Let me open the Word and another. Okay, just take a screenshot and make a logo. Like here I am making G. Okay, so so let me make it something beautiful. One second. At first I have to increase this. Okay, nice. Now I have to change the style. Is it looking good? um I think it's okay. Now I want this logo to be in the place of internet site. Okay, so what I can do, I can simply, in this case, let me take a screenshot. You can make your logo from different websites also. Okay, I'm just doing it for now. Don't save it, we need not. Now let okay, so now what you have to do, you have to go to, I have taken the screenshot. So just go to the folder, like this is blogging site, this is the folder where were working. Now let me copy the screenshot from here, or cut it, Control X, and then go to the folder. One second. Yeah, so this is the blogging site folder. Here, new folder, assets. Assets means whatever the video and pictures you are using, you can store them here or keep them here. Control V. I pasted it. Just name it a simple one like logo. Okay. Okay, now our logo is inside this assets folder. So let me go to the VS Code and open the website also. Okay, resize it. One second. Let me open the VS Code. Yeah. So now how you can attach this? Here you can see asset folder is here and logo.png. Just write link. Okay, normal link, and change this relation to icon. Okay, we are going to set the icon. Now how you can set the image? We have to go inside this assets folder and then logo dot. So you have to write the path I have shown in previous video. Assets, here is the suggestion, and logo.png. Now you can see here this logo. Okay, so that's how you can set the icon in your website. Okay, so how we can attach the background image? We want that here should be a background image. So how we can attach it? Let's go to the browser. Okay, I will show this in next video. It will be better because it will take some time to explain, and as I'm explaining during making this website, so it will be better to explain it in next video. I hope you understand all the things which we have used in today's video. I know this is the basic one we have made. Nothing is made till now, the main things, which are the main things, but this is a great starting, I will tell you, because without knowing anything, if you understand everything which I explained throughout this video, it is great. Okay, so just if you like this video, just follow our this series, and I hope within a week we will complete this website and launch it. Okay, as I told in the beginning. So thank you for watching this video, and if you have any problem, as I told you before, you can definitely comment it down. Also you can tell me in group. Okay, so thank you.